Good afternoon, everyone.
We took a decision within the Foreign Affairs Council to coordinate in a much more active way than it has been the case so far. First of all, with an input to share information and intelligence information, not only within the European Union, but also with other countries around us, starting from the Mediterranean and the Arab world, starting from Turkey, Egypt, Gulf countries, North Africa, but also looking more to Africa and Asia at a certain time.
This press conference following today's Foreign Affairs Council.
We have re-invited the European Parliament to work on the passengers' name records, the PNR. This is not a foreign minister's competence, but still foreign ministers are politicians, members of national cabinets, and our format of the Council gave this strong call for moves in that direction, as well as a decision on the security level to increase our work on preventing financing of terrorist networks, a joint meeting of experts, EU, US, together with Australia, Canada, Japan, Norway, Switzerland, Iceland and UN agencies is going to take place on counter the financement of, in particular, Daesh and terrorist organizations. Reacting not only to what happened in Paris, the Secretary General of the Arab League has also said what we need is an alliance, a dialogue, a work together in cooperation, because we are all facing the same threat. And this, I think, is going to be something we will need to work more and more, not only European Union Arab countries, but also inside the European Union, with the Muslim communities and with the whole concept of minorities in European Union, but also in the countries of the region. The Foreign Affairs Council had a discussion with our EU. There are two things that I have agreed with the ministers, I've proposed to the ministers and agreed to the ministers that are in my direct capacity to strengthen and do even now. On one side, to have security attachés in all the European Union delegations in relevant countries. This means regular contact among professionals on our side and on the country that is hosting the delegation side to develop cooperation on security issues and counter-terrorist issues. On the other side, the second thing that I want to do immediately, with the times of reaction of the structures here, is to improve our communication with Arab-speaking populations, being it in the European Union, we have large communities that are Arabic-speaking, and with the larger Arab communities in the world. And intelligence information, not only within the European. Starting a strategic debate does not mean, and has not meant, changing the course of our relations with Russia. We stay the course, as it is stated in the issue paper for the ministers, and we are united on this. Those that were expecting divisions, major divisions today on Russia, I think will be a little bit disappointed, because we are united. We were united and we still are united on this. Our relations with Russia can only change if and when, I hope when, but at the moment it's if, commitments that were taken in Minsk are implemented. And let me say that the latest developments on the ground are definitely not encouraging, rather the contrary. North Africa, but also looking what we can add and what we agreed that would be useful to add on our side is, on one side, more diplomatic efforts in any format to contribute to solve the crisis. On the second level, a political dialogue on global and regional issues, being it Syria or the Iranian talks on nuclear or the Middle East peace process, or again some of the regional crises we have, being it in Afghanistan or in Libya, and major global challenges like climate change and counter-terrorism, where we do have an interest in having a political dialogue on global and regional issues with Russia. Ministers' competence, but still for ministers are politicians.